Yeah.
That's the bleak reality of
It's not going to be good
life.
for me either way. That's true. All right. When we come back, this is going to be awesome. There is a new show on TLC. The people who brought you Dr. Pimple Popper. Now we're going to talk about feet.
I've been seeing commercials for this. I'm so excited for this.
Yes, my feet are killing me. And yes, okay. All right. When we come back, Dr. Brad Schaeffer will be here.
Is that a toe?
It's so bad. All right, you go. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to TMZ Live. Say what you want to look. The images, it's kind of like TV's version. It's the ultimate train wreck. Like you have to look.
It's gross, but you can't turn away.
You can't turn away because, and TLC knows this. They've done it with a bunch of other shows, and now they're taking on feet. The show is called My Feet Are Killing Me. It's Thursday nights on TLC, and it already has a lot, just debuted a couple weeks ago, and people are talking about this because, look, we can joke about it being kind of disgusting, but the fact is, these are real life problems that real people are dealing with, and you have very skilled doctors and surgeons who are helping them with this. So
absolutely.
But yes, it's still very gross. So joining us right now, one of the stars of My Feet Are Killing Me, Dr. Brad Schaeffer. Brad, welcome to TMZ Live. How you doing?
Hello, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Did you ever think when you got into this field that you would be on a TV show highlighting your most extreme cases?
Well, absolutely not. I mean, when you go to medical school, you have one thing in mind, and that's just to, survive medical school. And, being in practice now, it's very interesting having this opportunity to A, showcase podiatry, and B, showcase, what we do for a living. And that's, treat the feet, and sometimes gross, but, in my opinion, great. So I'm anxious to showcase it.
So one of the things that you have to do, I would imagine, in your line of work is when someone comes in, and no matter what the case is, you've got to have a poker face, right? We look at the video and people go like, "Oh no, I can't."
Right, you can't do that.
You can't do that. You have to.
No.
But tell the truth.
I cannot.
Tell the truth. On the inside, sometimes are you going, "Oh my, oh, come on."
Well, look, every time, as a doctor, you do experience cases that are like, crazy and wild, and they do kind of get to you. I mean, anybody would have that. But yeah, like you were saying, a poker face, you got to have poise. You got to be cool, calm, and collected, because these people are dealing with serious issues. And, it's not always just external, but it can be internal. And, that's a lot of our job, too, that we have to, diagnose, with their condition on the outside. And also, I try really to diagnose like what's on the inside and help them get back to the quality of life that, they deserve, for sure.
Doc, when you were in medical school, and you're the best, and you've obviously been so successful, why'd you go into podiatry and the feet surgery? Why that line of work? Why that specialty?
You know what, man? Feet never bothered me. It's a foot and the ankle that we deal with. It's something that, it's not necessarily a fetish that some people say that podiatrists have, which is like the most absurd question, that people can get. But, that being said, I love the quality of life that podiatry offers you. It's a great, quality of life that you have between the office and surgery. And it's a great mix. And I personally love it.
So most extreme case you've seen for this season, I know there's a woman who had a 6th toe, which doesn't seem, I've heard of that before. Yeah.
Sure.
What stands out?
So that's called polydactyly. She was a great person. She actually had that amputated. But, in the first episode, there was a gentleman who just did not take care of his feet for literally over 3 years. And when I say, like, he dealt with some life trauma, he lost his mom not too long ago. So he basically neglected himself. And one of the things that he neglected was his feet. So I'm not going to say it was like Guinness Book of World Records, elongated toenails, but yeah, it's crazy.
What does that mean, neglected his feet? Because I'll be honest, who really treats, unless you go and get, a pedicure or everything, but most people don't do that. Well, long as you wash your feet, you're fine, right?
I think everybody should really, get their feet checked out, on a yearly basis for sure. But that being said, there's cases that we've seen that are so rare and obscure for this show. There's a gentleman that was here on episode 2 that just aired. He has elephant man disease, and that's called Proteus syndrome, and it's something that he was born with. And he was extremely inspirational for myself, and I hope for America also, because he is not able to run, he's not able to play sports, and his dream is to just play soccer and score a goal. And I mean, like, that really rips at your heart when you hear things like that. And he's dealt with a lot of life struggles and adversity, and he's really rising above that. And his mother's so beautiful, and just like seeing like their bond as a family, I mean, it was so inspirational.
Now, do you think that there's, at the beginning of every show, you start with a warning that what you're about to see is graphic? And
the graphic nature of the show.
Right. Honestly, do you think that makes more people stay and watch, or do some people just go like, I can't handle this?
I don't think of them as gross. Graphic, maybe to some people. I think that's more in the nature of like the surgeries that we do, and you'll see a lot more of that, in future episodes. Some of the stuff that we treat on the show is really, really awesome. And, seeing these people get back to their daily lives and living a healthy lifestyle is truly all I can ask.
All right. Well, people are talking about it, and that's all you hope for when you got a new show. So My Feet Are Killing Me.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Dr. Brad Schaeffer.
Thank you so much.
You guys out.
It's an honor to be asked to be on here, so thank you so much.
Thank you
very much. I appreciate it.
All right. Thursday nights at 10 on TLC. Check it out. My Feet Are Killing Me. And,
I'm worried I'm not taking care of my feet now.
Yeah, I actually don't want to see yours, but I
was going to ask for like a FaceTime inspection to make sure everything was okay.
Oh, gosh. Thank God you didn't do that. When we come back, some news in the Lori Loughlin case. The prosecutors, federal prosecutors, say not so fast. This whole thing about your checks that you wrote being on the up and up, we have evidence. The prosecutors, the feds are saying, we have evidence that you knew exactly what was going on, and it was fraud. Welcome back to TMZ Live. Harvey's back. You missed out on My Feet Are Killing Me.
I heard.
You would have loved that segment.
I heard. I was a little busy.
Right up your alley.
So by the way, the reason I'm gone.
I didn't tell them. I just said that.